Broadway. And so they revived it in... Stop.
Cameo.
Thanks, Ben.
There's your intro. Hi, y'all, and welcome to a new episode of Talkin With Taylor. I'm sitting here today with Brandon Michael Nase of the national tour of Cats, and we are sitting and talking Cats, which is one of my favorite shows and one of millions of people's favorite shows, as it's one of the longest running shows in Broadway history.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit about this tour, because it is one of the longest running shows, but this is a fresh and new and really exciting national tour. Tell me a little bit about it.
Right, so the show hadn't been on Broadway in a while, and it was actually revived in 2016, and they kind of did a amalgamation of choreography from Gillian Lynn, who was the original choreographer of the show, and Andy Blankenbuehler, who is a choreographer. He choreographed Hamilton, currently working on the Cats movie, choreographed Fosse Verdon on FX, so it's been amazing to see how they melded together from the iconic choreography, Warsaw and the Jellicle Ball, and brought in the iconic Andy Blankenbuehler choreography. And so this particular production also, I think, relies a lot on the storytelling. I think a lot of people kind of tend to just forget, there is a story to Cats.
And every time I see it, it's a different story for me. I figure something else out.
Right. It's not just cats dancing on stage, as much as people would like to think. It is a very human story of redemption, of this member of the tribe being cast out, maybe because of mistakes they had made. And the wise older leader kind of schooling the other cats in a very loving and kind way and saying, there's a better way to go about this than just shunning this person. Like, what can we learn from this situation? And from everyone around us, what can we learn to welcome this person back in and to show them love and grace?
Absolutely. And you play one of the pivotal characters at the core of that message, Old Deuteronomy. So tell me how you came into that role, how you channel that each night.
Within my research, I think one of the biggest things, I'm actually the only person in the cast who is a parent. I have two kids, a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. And so much of it for me, I guess, kind of came naturally with being a dad. And while my kids are super young, truly parenthood is just kind of like here we are, you're a parent, and you feel things that you've never felt, and you start doing things that you didn't learn, you didn't practice, you didn't read a book. You just are like, I'm just a parent, and this is the way that you love a child. And I think for me that poured into my portrayal of Old Deuteronomy. Also so much in that, as a parent myself, and looking down the road, I don't want to ever, I guess, scold my kids and use my words so heavily to help guide them along. I want to show them with my own actions, and show them with the actions of other people around them, other loving individuals and graceful people, that there's a different way to doing things, that even though the world might say like, oh, this person did this thing, shun them, or this person is this way or believes this thing, so cast them out, that we can show grace and love to those who are different than us. I think that's something right now that...
Wisdom and words, I think, are the most important. So you play that role on the stage as you have this great cast that is very much like a family. Do you feel like the father figure
absolutely.
On the road, too?
Absolutely. I felt, I'm definitely like the father figure, more so on the road with the cast, like the old guy that's like, I'm going to go to bed. Right.
Tell me about your kids. Have they seen the show?
They haven't. Anaya is too young for Lauren and I to want to take her to the theater, but Anaya, we did show her a picture of me like the first time I was in full makeup, because I was like, I want to see what her reaction is, if she's going to know. When we got it on video, and she's kind of sitting at the dinner table, and my wife pulls up the picture and she cocks her head, and my wife says, "Who is that?" And she says, "Dada." So she knew it was me, even through all the makeup. But I thought even more interesting, she said, and my wife said, "What is Dada?" And she meowed. She knew I was playing a cat, and I was like, to a 2-year-old's mind, I don't think I actually look like a cat, what she knows as a cat, but
I think that's who I should go watch the show with now.
yes,
Explain it to me.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I am so excited to see you in this show, and I can't wait. And folks can see you a little bit more, it sounds like, too, on your popular web series,
yes.
Gospel According to Broadway. Is that
Yes,
right? I
yes.
watched some of it. I thought it was really
amazing.
wonderful. You do
Thank
a lot
you
of
so
what we
much.
like to try to do, which is to bring diversity and whatnot to the face of all this. And so thank you for
Absolutely.
that, and we'll share that on our blog.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thanks again for chatting with me, and
Absolutely.
break a leg tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Talkin With Taylor. For more videos like this, follow us on social media at KC Starlight and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/KC Starlight. Cats plays Under the Stars, July 9th through 14th. Get your tickets at kcstarlight.com.